Hello, people. It's Kiev again. Auto markets. Uh, I'm in a new office, four screens there, so I'll be doing a lot more videos from now on. I've made it my commitment to start pushing out the knowledge and education to you guys, so you can create wealth for yourselves. Please like, subscribe, share, and turn on the bell so you can get a notification every time I post. Because trust me, I'm going to be dropping some dripping heat, some knowledge, some wisdom, some education, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, today, if you haven't guessed by the title of the video, I'm going to be teaching how to calculate pips. Now, pips is simple. It doesn't matter whether you're using a 5 digit, 4 digit, none of that. It's always the same, always. So just, well, I'm saying Forex anyway. Currency pairs, it's always the same. I haven't actually worked out crypto yet. I think I have, but I'm sure it's the same. But I'm not saying it is because I haven't verified it myself yet. But Forex pairs, yeah, it's all the same, no matter whether it's 4, 5 digit, 3 digit, whatever. How you work it out. So let's look at my screen now. So you've got 300, 0.90, 300, right? Now, this very last digit is called a pipette. Now, I look at the pipette as a millisecond. You know how you've got seconds and then you've got the milliseconds counting a lot quicker? The pipette is the millisecond. So ignore it because you don't go through life looking at a millisecond on a clock like, okay, you don't do that. So ignore it. So for every, on this 90300, say that turns to a 1, that's 1 pip. As you can see, it's got up here, it's gone to a 5, that's 5 pips. So if this end number goes to a 1, 2, 3, it's nothing, it's like a fraction of a pip. Because it's a pipette, it's a fraction of it. So if this was 90305, it would be half a pip. So when you're working out a lot size, when you're at 0.01, which technically is 10 pence per pip, if this is 5 pips, you times that 5 that it's moved from the 0 to the 5, that's 5 pips, by 10 pence, which means 50 pence. Now, please don't think, oh, I'm going to get 50 pence. Remember, you've got commissions, you've got spreads, just take that into account. That's also in another video if you want to watch that, so look out for it. But yeah, that's how you calculate pips. The gross of it, not the net. That's how you can calculate the gross pips you're going to make. So then, as you can see here, it's gone from 90250 to 90300. Now that is how many? So it's an extra 5 pips there to make it to 300. To make it from 300 to 400, it's 10 pips. Because now the third digit in, which is the tens, not the units, has gone up, and that's how you calculate it. That's how you calculate pips. Doesn't matter which part of the decimal point it is, as long as you work from the right to the left, that's how you work out pips. Now, some people get confused when they're calculating because they'll be on a sell position, right? Now, if you're using trading view, it will do this when you're on if you're trying to calculate a sell. You count from there. So that's from this number here. And you're going to say, let's just go to this candle right here. That's that. Now look, that's there to there. That's calculating the pips in between this. Notice it says minus 15. Now, if you're on a sell position, it's not a minus. It's just 15, so ignore the minus. It's 15 pips, that is. If you calculate that, it's 15.6 pips. 15 and a half pips, call it. That's how you calculate. So when you're calculating manually and you haven't got this, you take away the smaller number from the bigger number. Okay, if you're buying, if you're going long, then you take away the smaller number from the bigger number. That's how you do it all the time, and you'll always get the pips right. I think I said that right. Correct me if I'm wrong. Don't really care. I know you get the gist of it anyway. So yeah, That's what I'm teaching you today. Go and apply it, test it, especially if you've got TraderView. Even if you haven't, just go onto the website, open up a chart, do the calculation yourself, and then press this ruler here, drag it down, click, and then just confirm if you got the same number. If you did, then you've done it right and you understand it. Keep trying until you get it. Me personally, I don't really use it. I just use the measurement tool. It's so much quicker. However, there's sometimes where I'll be on other people's devices where they don't use TradingView and I have to calculate this manually. This is a way of doing it. It's just a way of safeguarding yourself from making a trade that you wasn't meant to make, or you got out at the wrong point, or you've calculated that 10 pips is enough for your stop loss because your account can handle it, and really and truly you've actually accounted for 100, so your stop loss is way too far away. So yeah, that's why we use pips, calculations, and points. All right, take care. Before I say take care, points. There's pips and there's points. Now, pips are what you're calculating. Now, if you use points, you have to use that zero at the end. So the thing is, MT4 calculates in points. Some other programs count in points. If you ask for the points, if you want 10 pips worth of movement, you put 100. So you add that zero back on that we took off from the other side. Yeah, that's simply it. So points, you just add the zero on. You move the decimal point to the right one. Pips, you move the decimal point to the left one. That's literally all you've got to do. That's simple. I've just taught you something else in the space of 10 seconds. Peace. Like, subscribe, share. I'm out.